Hello everyone and welcome to Don't Be Bored. Today I'm here to talk about ICECOOL 1 and 2 and why, despite being pretty much the same game, they're good enough to both be in the collection. Now, for those of you that don't know about either game, well, they're pretty much the same as I suggested. They are a flicking dexterity game that is full of family fun. And they've got penguins, and what more can you want? Fun and penguins in a board game. If you have just one of the boxes, one player is going to be the hall monitor, chasing down the other penguins as they try to be flipped round the school, the ICECOOL, the high school, and trying to collect their fish by going through specific doors. However, the hall monitor is going to take their hall pass off them if they get bumped into. So that person's trying to flick into the other penguins while the others are trying to avoid that person and get through doors. That's great fun, but what happens when you have both? Well, you can start making bigger maps. You can combine the boxes into weird, wonderful, cool shaped maps, even with bits that move. It gets quite a lot of serious ice coolness. And you can even do race modes where you start at one end and you have to get to another end. You can do team modes a lot easier, although that's kind of fudgeable with one box. And that is why they're both in the collection, because one on its own is good. One on its own is good. Both of them brilliant. And to me, ICECOOL always hits the table with both of them on the table. It's very rare that I'll only get one of these boxes off when it's time to play ICECOOL, because it not only means bigger maps, it often means bigger fun as well. Another game that I have two versions of, kind of like this, but they don't add together, would be Ticket to Ride. I've got Ticket to Ride, I've got Ticket to Ride Europe. Now, unlike this, you can't mush them together to create a massive Ticket to Ride board, although that would be pretty awesome if you could. But I got those in the collection just because they're different regions, despite being incredibly similar games. Another example for me would be Cartographers and Cartographers Heroes. They're pretty much the same game. One has ruins, the other has adventurers, or whatever they're supposed to be called, but you can combine some of the cards, like the monster cards. You can shuffle them together from the two boxes. You could use the base original set, Cartographers deck, with the Cartographers Heroes map and such and such. So there's a few different options. But what game is in your collection effectively twice, like this, but not really twice, if that makes sense? ICECOOL 1 and 2 are just mirror images of each other. So they are as close as you could get without owning the same game twice. But they're still pretty close, right? But what is in your collection that's like this as well? Let me know in the comment section below. And I don't think it's a bad thing when you can say ICECOOL 1 and 2 are both awesome and both in the collection. Anyway, until next time, enjoy your playing of games.